Hello all, this is the part 2 of the story An Angel in Disguise. So we have completed the first paragraph. Let us see what is being said in the second paragraph. Death touches the spring of our common humanity. So when there is a death that occurs in a family that we know, we feel sympathetic towards them. So it is like the season spring. What happens in the season spring? There are abundant flowers and plants will bloom and you will get lots of fruits. So there is surplus amount of things around you in nature. So just like that, when there is death, you will feel sympathy towards the particular family in which the death occurred. So there will be surplus amount of humanity meaning sympathy you will feel towards the family of the dead. This woman had been despised, scoffed at, and angrily denounced by nearly every man, woman and child in the village. So this woman, Maggie's mother, she had been despised. So what is the meaning of despised? Regard unworthy of anyone's notice. So she was considered unworthy, so nobody noticed her because she never took care of her family and she was an alcoholic. She was scoffed at. What is the meaning of scoffed at? To show disrespect with mocking laughter. So people used to laugh at her in a mocking manner, in a teasing manner, and people disrespected her by laughing at her because she's an alcoholic, and angrily denounced by every man, woman and child. Denounced meaning publicly declared as a bad person. So according to everyone's opinion, she was a bad person. She was publicly declared in everyone's mind as a bad person. So that is the meaning of the word denounce. But now, as the fact of her death was passed from lip to lip in subdued tones. But after she died, the news of her death passed from lip to lip. One person told to another person, that person told it to another people. So this is happening in the 19th century. People didn't have any other means to communicate. And how did they share this news? In subdued tones. Subdued meaning quiet tones. Softly they whispered because it is a very sad news. It is a very tragic news. So talking about it loudly is not the right way to do it. Pity took the place of anger and sorrow of denunciation. So now people felt pity. Pity means sympathetic. The angry people who were angry at Maggie's mother for not taking care of Maggie and her siblings, now they felt pity, and sorrow took place of denunciation. Usually earlier people denounced her. Now people felt sorrow for her. Sorrow means sad. Neighbors went hastily to the old tumble-down hut. So neighbors, if you notice carefully, you could find that the spelling of neighbors here is N-E-I-G-H-B-O-R-S, but actual spelling is N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R-S. That is the spelling we follow. So what happened here? We have two different kind of English, American English and British English. So this is the spelling in American English, N-E-I-G-H-B-O-R-S. There is an American writer, that is why he used this spelling. But we are following British English. So the spelling we use is N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R-S. Okay. So neighbors went hastily. Hastily means very quickly, very fastly. to the old tumble down hut. So where did they live? Maggie live. They lived in an old tumble down hut. Tumble down means ruined, ruined, very unmodified, because they do not have enough money to renovate the place of their living, because Maggie's mother was a drunkard, and mm, nothing about Maggie's father is mentioned, in which she had secured little more than a place of shelter from summer heats and winter cold. So that hut gave shelter from the hotness of the summer and the coldness of the winter. And what did the neighbors do? They came with grave clothes for a decent interment of the body. So some neighbors bought clothes for Maggie's mother because they wanted to give Maggie's mother a decent interment. Interment means burial or funeral. Okay. And some with food for the half-starving children. 3 in number. And what did the other neighbors do? They brought food for the children because they were starving. Starving means hungry because they have no one else to feed them. So Maggie has 2 elder siblings. Of these, John, the oldest, a boy of 12, was a stout lad, able to earn his living with any farmer. So the eldest sibling was John. He was 12 years old. And he's a stout lad. Stout means fat or fit, healthy. Lad means young boy. And since he is healthy, he will be able to earn a living. He will be able to live by working for any farmer in the fields. So John is okay that way. Kate, between 10 and 11, was bright, active girl, out of whom something clever might be made if in good hands. So Kate, who is the second sibling, she's about to turn 11. So Kate is very clever. So if she gets the right circumstance, if she gets the right kind of people to support her, then she will have a bright future. So John is okay, Kate is also okay. But poor little Maggie, the youngest, was hopelessly diseased. But this is not the case of the youngest sibling, our major character, Maggie, because she is ill, she is diseased. What is wrong with her? 2 years before, a fall from a window had injured her spine, and she had not been able to leave her bed since, except when lifted in the arms of her mother. So 2 years before, she fell down from a window, probably from the first floor or second floor. Because if someone falls down from such a great height, only they could have serious injury. And in that fall, Maggie injured her spine. She had this spinal injury, and spinal injury is very difficult to get healed. In 90% of the cases, it won't get healed. And after this spinal injury, she was not able to walk. She was not able to leave her bed without the help of other people. It was other people who helped Maggie, like her mother, but she is no more. So this is the situation of the 3 children, and their mother passed away, and they have no idea what to do with their lives.